Much is expected from this year's ASEAN Chair Indonesia, especially in resolving the crisis in Myanmar. Can it bring Myanmar back to the negotiating table and resolve the crisis? Dr. Zokhri Idris, CEO of Policy and Economic Affairs Centre of Malaysia, or PEACE, discusses Indonesia's role and capacity to do so.
But if we look back into some of the track records in which Indonesia, through G20 summit, able to negotiate where two countries who are at war to come together, even though that is virtually. But I think the success of President Jokowi to invite Zelensky from Ukraine as well as Putin from Russia, despite they had many challenges and many attacks on that, I think it's one of the track records that Indonesia can replicate to bring back Myanmar onto the table of discussion with the rest of ASEAN's leaders.
It has been more than 20 months since the Myanmar military signed the 5-point consensus plan. It has, however, continued to defy its promise to end violence in the country. What are ASEAN's other options?
And we also have to recognize Thailand has also been developing a quiet diplomacy with Myanmar, and Indonesia has to take into consideration into that as well, to also consult Thailand and to work together with Thailand, as Thailand has already begun communicating with Myanmar. The perhaps I wouldn't say a mistake, but I think one of the missed point that we had during Cambodian leadership in ASEAN was to actually not to consult other regional stakeholders and to work on this issue in silo. And this is something that should not be replicated, because in ASEAN there are some countries or even some communities and sectors began to actually negotiate with Myanmar, and we just need to give the regional applications to it and not to actually cite them out.